One of the really important things for our brand and any brand is how you tell your story. And a big part of that in conveying your message, conveying your story, is through the content that you create. And for us, running campaigns for not even necessarily new products, just in general, is really crucial. So one of the ways we do that is we do basically campaign-based photo shoots, which have a theme. And the theme of this shoot is basically, we're calling it Peace in Running, which is basically like finding your community, finding peace in just getting out there and running, and you know, amongst the chaos of the world and all of our lives, like just being able to get out there and just block all that out and just do our thing. I'll show you what like our mood board looks like in terms of plucking out kind of reference pictures that we find and trying to bring them all together and telling our story. Now, it's just before 6 a.m, quarter to 6, and the streets are absolutely empty because it's Easter morning. So you might think we're crazy doing this shoot. Basically, empty streets like this. We're in Abbotsford in the city of Melbourne, so it's pretty cool to be able to get empty streets like this. Oh, the whole gang. Hello. Robbie, nice to meet you. Like, my messages were inundated. I've had to left a few on red, so.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
So what I do here is basically try and create a really detailed mood board / shoot plan, which I share with the photographer. He takes it and goes, look, I think we should do this differently, or we could do that. Hey, I've got a really good idea for this. So it's really a collaborative thing. So these are some of the reference pictures that we've plucked out. And again, the idea behind this shoot was like a peace in running, trying to find peace amongst the chaos, really. So there's quite a few like urban shots. It's very community oriented, because peace, like finding your peace in running, is very personal, I guess, to everyone. So some people find peace in community, some people find it, you know, in solo running or whatever. So yeah, these are just kind of like our reference inspiration pics that we were kind of going for. The beauty of doing this photo shoot at 6 a.m. on Easter morning is there's obviously no cars on the road. So for us, this creates like a really cool opportunity to get photos on what usually would be really busy Melbourne streets. It was such a cool vibe to have, you know, almost 10 runners there creating this or emulating this kind of run club vibe. And when everyone comes with like a really good energy on set, there's a really good vibe, and that reflects in the content that we're able to get. Everyone's excited, and ultimately you get better photos and you can tell your story better. with the photographer being Melbourne based, he knows these locations like the back of his hand. So there's a few shots that look like drone shots, but he's actually just standing on top of a passenger bridge or an overpass and getting these top-down shots which look incredible with like an open road on, as I said, what is usually a really busy street, but it's just an open road with runners going across. It's just phenomenal the way he's able to capture that. This might sound really stupid or obvious to you watching this, but when we do a running shoot, we have to use runners. And the reason we have to use runners and not, say, models is because often models don't make the best runners. So when you're doing a shoot, just little, like a lack of technique, for example, makes a huge difference to whether that story is compelling. Just proves the point that when you actually get real runners, and they don't need to be elite runners, we're just talking about runners who love running, you know, it creates this vibe, this interest, this real want to be there, and I think that actually reflects in the outcome of the photos or the videos and helps us tell that story. That was a top shoot. Sometimes you just know after the shoot if it was a winner or not, and that was definitely a winner. When you're in the moment in the shoot, you just already know if everything's coming together, and that was definitely one of those shoots. Like, that was really cool because the vibes were up. It was a really good vibe, and the kind of the photos and stuff just followed that. That was really cool, and no better way to spend your Easter morning.